Artificial intelligence is no longer science fiction. It is here. Now, AI is stepping onto the sports field. It promises to change games in big ways, from how athletes train to how referees make calls, even how fans watch and understand sports. This new player brings new questions, important questions about what is right and fair. Imagine perfect calls in every game. Imagine training tailored exactly to each athlete. AI could make sports safer. It could make them more engaging. But with great power comes great responsibility. We must ask, what are the costs? What are the ethical challenges we face? What happens to the soul of sport? Is sport only about winning, or is it also about human effort? If AI gives some an unfair edge, is it still sport? These are the debates we must have. We need to think about what we value in competition. The thrill of human achievement is precious. AI can be a powerful tool for good in sports. Let us explore the ethical landscape of AI in sports. AI is now helping referees. Think of systems like VR in soccer, or Hawkeye in tennis and cricket. These tools promise greater accuracy. They aim to catch what human eyes might miss. A ball just over the line, a foul unseen by the referee. This can make games fairer, fewer controversial calls perhaps, more justice on the field. AI can review plays from many angles. It can measure with precision. This seems like a good thing for sports. It could reduce arguments and disputes. The goal is objective truth in judging, but is perfect officiating always better? Or does it change the nature of the game? AI systems are built by humans. They can have flaws or biases. Who is responsible when an AI call is wrong? Is it the developers, the league, the referee using it? Trust in officiating is crucial. Coaches and teams are embracing AI. They use it to analyze vast amounts of data. AI can track every player's movement. It can study every pass, every shot, every play. This information helps teams understand performance. They can identify strengths and weaknesses in their own players and in opponents. This leads to smarter training. It leads to more effective game plans. AI does more than just analyze the past. It can also help predict the future. Some AI systems can forecast an opponent's likely moves. They can suggest the best strategy in real time. Imagine a coach getting AI advice during a game. Pass to this player now. Defend this area more strongly. This could make the game more tactical, more like a chess match perhaps. The level of play could rise. This data-driven approach can be very powerful. Teams that use AI well may gain an edge. They can optimize player conditioning. They can design plays that exploit tiny openings. The margin between winning and losing is often small. AI systems learn from the data they are fed. This is a fundamental aspect of how they work. But what if that data reflects past biases? What if historical scouting reports were unfair? Or if media coverage favored certain types of athletes? The AI will learn these biases too. It will see them as patterns. It might then repeat and even amplify them. This is a serious ethical concern. Imagine an AI used for scouting new talent. If past data underrepresented players from certain regions, or players of a particular background, the AI might overlook promising new athletes, not because they lack talent, but because they don't fit the biased pattern. This can create a cycle of exclusion. It can make it harder for diverse talent to break through. This is not fair. It is not just, this problem of bias is not unique to sports. We see it in AI used in many areas, from loan applications to criminal justice. But in sports, it can affect careers. It can shape who gets a chance to shine. Modern athletes are generating huge amounts of data. They wear sensors during training and even sleep. These devices track heart rate, speed, and fatigue levels. They monitor sleep patterns and recovery. All this information is collected and analyzed. The goal is to optimize performance, to prevent injuries, and gain a competitive edge. This data is incredibly valuable. It offers deep insights into an athlete's body and mind. But this raises serious questions about privacy. Who owns this deeply personal data? Is it the athlete, the team, the league, or the tech company that made the sensor? Athletes may feel pressured to share their data, even if they are not comfortable with it. Their careers might depend on it. This creates a power imbalance. The athlete's right to privacy needs protection. Clear rules are needed here. Protecting athlete data is paramount. Many AI systems work like black boxes. Data goes in, and a decision comes out, but the process in between can be very complex. Often, even the creators cannot fully explain it. This lack of transparency is a problem, especially when AI is used to make important calls or when it influences an athlete's career. If we don't understand how AI works, how can we trust it? How can we be sure it is fair? Transparency in AI is crucial for accountability. If an AI system makes a biased decision, we need to know why. We need to be able to look inside the box to understand the logic and the data it used. This helps us identify and correct errors. It helps us build more reliable systems. Athletes, coaches, and officials deserve to understand. They need to know how these tools affect them. Openness builds trust. Secrecy breeds suspicion. Achieving transparency is not always easy. Some AI models are inherently very complex, and companies may want to protect their trade secrets. But we must find a balance. The need for fairness and accountability is too important. Perhaps we need standards for AI transparency in sports. Independent bodies could audit AI systems. AI is already assisting athletes in many ways. It designs personalized training programs, it analyzes technique to suggest improvements, it helps with nutrition and recovery plans. This use of AI is generally seen as positive. It helps athletes reach their full human potential. It is like having a very smart coach or a very advanced training tool. This is AI as an assistant. But what happens when AI starts to merge with the athlete? Imagine AI-powered prosthetic limbs for para-athletes. These could offer capabilities beyond natural limbs. Or consider brain-computer interfaces. These might allow direct AI coaching during competition, whispering advice straight into an athlete's mind. Where do we draw the line? When does assistance become enhancement? The idea of the super athlete emerges here. An athlete whose abilities are boosted by technology, not just through training but through direct augmentation. Would this still be fair competition? What about athletes who cannot afford such enhancements? This challenges the very idea of a level playing field. This debate touches on what it means to be human and what we value in human achievement. Is sport about pushing natural human limits? Or is it about achieving the best possible performance by any means? Sports are more than just rules and scores. They are about human passion and dedication. They are about the struggle, the effort, the drama. We watch athletes push their limits. We see them experience joy and disappointment. This human element is what makes sports so compelling. It is what connects us to the game and to the players. It is the heart and soul of competition. Now, AI is entering this human drama. As we have seen, it can analyze, officiate, and even coach. If AI plays too dominant a role, what happens? What happens to this precious human element? If games are perfectly optimized by AI strategy, if calls are made with cold machine precision, do we lose some of the unpredictability? Consider what draws us to sports. Is it the flawless execution of a play? Or is it the story of the human beings involved? AI can provide data, but it cannot replicate these stories. Therefore, we must be mindful. AI should be a tool that supports sports. AI in sports offers incredible promise. It can improve performance, fairness, and safety. But as we have explored, it also brings significant risks. Risks of bias, privacy violations, and unfair advantages. It even challenges the very nature of sport. We cannot simply let technology develop unchecked. We need to guide its application in the sporting world. This requires careful thought and deliberate action. The future of fair play depends on it. The first step is to develop clear ethical guidelines. These guidelines should address the issues we've discussed: bias in algorithms, data privacy, and human augmentation. They should promote transparency and accountability. These principles must be practical and enforceable. They should be created with the good of sport in mind, not just the interest of tech companies or top teams. The integrity of competition must be the priority. This is a responsibility we all share. Creating these guidelines requires collaboration. Sports organizations like federations and leagues must lead, but they cannot do it alone. They need to work with technology companies. They need to involve athletes, coaches, and fans. Please like, subscribe, and share this video.